Hello guys, can you hear me now? Hello? You guys can hear me, right? Yes, because I do not have a mic today, and as you know, I'm not in the UK. So today, you guys need to just adjust with this bad volume. I've tried to connect my headphones. I'm not sure why it's not connecting. But is it bearable? Can you guys like understand what I'm saying? Or shall I just try to connect my headphones again? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yes, I know that's a bit of weird this week, but next week I promise you I'll be back to London, and should be fine. And I have my mic upstairs, but I'm sitting in the lobby, and it's just it's not really the staff is not really great with these type of you know sitting on the side with the mic. They feel I'm recording something, so that's why I didn't bring a mic. It's not a very friendly staff here, I would say. So okay, as long as you guys can hear me, and let's do a quick one. Um, okay, perfect. Thanks, Roger, Damien, Mr. Prepotent. Fair is here. Okay, and we have Yui and Roger. Perfect. So let's do a quick analysis, and if guys have any questions, just let me know. We can go through all the markets one by one. Hi Thomas, sorry about the mic again. Let me. I've pinned that, so anyone who joined who knows that it's not really great today. So, okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and we can net gas. Okay, Damien, net gas is ranging up and down. There is no signals for net gas, and yes, we can go for net gas, no problem. There is no signals for net gas, so what we can do, we can just wait for a double bottom within this area. Right, that is what I'm waiting for personally as well. So otherwise, we are not looking for any entries. Otherwise, as the price just broke below the new low, we are looking for bearish pullback entries at this point. So bearish trades I'm looking for till I see any sort of bullish conditions. So the bullish conditions will be double bottom. That is all. Our bearish condition will be below 50 EMA. I'll be looking for my bearish pullback entries. So that is all I'll be looking at. Bearish pullback entry, and no pattern. Yeah, if I look on Nemix exactly same. I'll be looking for pullback entries, bearish for now. No signals here. So in my videos, I've explained that I'll be looking for signals like this. You see this bullish engulfer, clear entry condition happens. This double bottom, clear entry condition happens. First bottom, second bottom. So these are the conditions I want to see. No conditions here, but it's still pushed up. But we have a nice double bottom action here. So these are the conditions I'm looking at for my entries. Um, Damien, what area you mean? For double bottom is okay for Nemix, exactly here till the wick here. Now that is my double bottom area. If let's say the price come back down, retest this zone without a candle to close below these lows, If that happens, we are looking for double bottom entries. So that will be a strongest entry from 2.869 goes to 3.103. That's on NEMIX. Otherwise, you know, the pullback entry bearish, I'll be looking at for my bearish trades. So very simple, we are looking for bearish trades until we get a buy conditions. We are only looking for buy conditions with double bottom from this rejection box. Same goes with Ovanda right here. And what else? We have a capital.com. Exactly, I've marked my double bottom at this zone. 3.019 goes up to 3.168. That is something I'm looking at. JP225, we have a bullish signal. That is correct. I've taken that trade as well, and I'm in that trade right here. That is a valid pullback entry bullish for JP225. My entry was exactly here at the close, and looking at that, I would just go an ATR below 31, 23, 40, 50, 54. So that looks like this 1-to-1 initially, and I'm expecting my target still here, right here. So that is something I'm expecting from JP225. That's a bullish signal. I'm in this trade as well, and we'll see how that goes. Same we had on Hong Kong 50 index, exactly here, a same pattern we have found here, and according to that, there is a pullback entry. The other one was the aggressive entry. There's a difference between two entries, so that is something we are looking here. 139, I'll add 50, 180. 180 is very small target, but these moves can give you big rewards as well. So I'll just go 50, 145, 145, around 190. That's one here. So that looks like this. 190 for the stop loss, and we have a bigger target than 1-to-1, so we can expect a push up till here. So same goes with Hong Kong 50 as well, and Australia 200 index is pushing up now. The first target is always till these highs, exactly till here. So 1-to-1 looks like this. Okay, so you asked about if the new H4 candle will close above 20, it doesn't mean go up to 15. Okay, Mr. Protein, I'm not sure, you are not in my MMTA course, but let me give you one condition that can possibly happen here. So if the price breaks above 50 EMA, 20 EMA, and it prints a pin bar, a 382 candle. I'll give you an example here. A candle like this, but it must have a small body. You can take that as a different type of entry I use for my trading. And if my students knows what entry I'm talking about, so that will be valid here. So according to that, you can still place your trade if this candle turns out to be a 382 candle. Must be a 382 candle with a small body, not a body like this. So I'll tell you the targets as well. So for now, that is not a 382 candle. For the candle to be a valid 382 candle, the body must stay above this 382 line. If that, let's say, as close as a 382 candle, I would enter here an ATR. I would go an ATR below the wick, 590. So that looks like this, 90 pips, exactly like this. I'll ignore the EMAs for that. So that is something I'll be looking at, but you can always go 1 ATR if let's say the prices go straight in your favor. you can always do first. You can come out at 180R, move your stop loss to break even, and then manage to 90 pips. So that this condition will only happen once the price, this candle, or let's say the next candle, close as a 382 bullish candle. Only then we'll have a buy signal for net gas, but that is a different entry I use for my trading. Not tested much for net gas, but recently we had a trade of exactly same condition. Let me show you, but that was a bearish trade here. You see this entry we took in the group, we know in the Discord group, they know about this entry if I'm a student. So that is what I'll be looking at below 20 EMA. So at this point, this is the only entry I'll be looking at for natural gas for the price to push up. So let's see how that close. So make sure that is a 382 candle you are looking at. Must be a 382 candle. Make sure you check with the Fibonacci retracement. Sometime you are taking a wrong 382 candle entry, and that is something we need to avoid. So one signal we can see here if that happens. And okay, perfect. So your answer, I've given your answer. Perfect, yeah. So that is all we are looking at. Otherwise, let's say there is no condition here. Just look for bearish pullback entry. That is all we are looking at. And look for double bottom. On platinum, let's see. I'm also in one trade of platinum. Let me see that. Thomas, I'm in this trade, but yes, that is a valid entry. Push down, push up, and let's see the ATR. 18. If you enter, let's say at this green candle, yeah, that hit the ATR as well. Yeah, that's the take profit for this candle with this wick has been hit easily. Let me see how much I'm in the profit. I might be taking out. I've taken this breakout entry, and let me see that. Let me open my charts. Okay, I'm up for £1,000 at this point. So my entry was at on my platform 1424. 1424. My entry was 14. Okay, that's very different here. My entry was here, so here. So I'm aiming at least these lows here. So I'm up now £1,035. I'll be sharing this trade once I take. I can still close now. I can just move my stop loss to break even, but I'm seeing how it performs. Okay. Hi Hassan. So I was talking about, Hassan, you are in the course. So basically we are just looking for 382 Fibonacci entry confirmation above 20 EMA. If we have a 382 retracement, not a retracement, 382 Fib candle above 50 EMA, you know the reversal strategy we are learning in the course. In that case, that will be valid here. So that is all we are looking at above 20 EMA if that happens. But that must be a bullish 382 candle, and on either of the platform, any platform you're looking at. If we didn't get any entry, let's say no 382 entry here, then we are looking for bearish pullback entries. That is all. So that is done. Hope that's clear. And who spotted the entry? Thomas spotted the good entry. That's good. Well done, Thomas. If you have taken it, platinum is running very, very good. You know, I've recently started trading platinum, and it's giving me some very good trades. And the strategy I'll be putting in the course soon, that will be mainly based on platinum. But this year I'm aiming at the end of this, not at the end of this year, because I'll be going to my country, Pakistan, but before that I'll be going to Dubai in 3 weeks time, and I'll be staying there for 3 months. So 3 months I'll be there because I am building my house there, and in 3 months I'll be doing more live sessions. and I'll be doing more. I'll be giving more like trade alerts, more video alerts. So it will be really really good fun back when I'll be back home. Um, Hassan, yes, I'll be in Dubai on 27th of August for 4 days, and I'll bring you the bottle of my merge money markers bottle. I'll bring you that if you will be free. Yeah, I'll seeing you there as well for sure. So 27th I'll be there, and after 4 days, first I'll be going Pakistan, dropping my family. Then I'll be going to Dubai for 4 days. Then I'll be coming back to Pakistan for 3 months, and in those 3 months I'll be building the course, more lessons, and I'll be doing more live sessions with you guys, and it'll be more fun. So yeah, so I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for these lessons I'm building these days. But that will be advanced lessons. So once you are done with the intermediate and all the other lessons, then you can add that in your portfolio. So yep, Hassan, see you. Hopefully, see you there, inshallah. Okay, so let's look at some trade opportunities for USD JPY. We are just looking at the level above right here. This was sent to you in the report, so keep looking for um, these levels for your sell trade. In the meanwhile, feel free to look for our pullback entry bullish. We are only buying USD Japanese yen. We are above 50 EMA, only pullback entry bullish. Exact same entries we are looking here for USD JPY. So USD CHF is also heading towards the major structure resistance that was sent to you in the report as well. So keep an eye. We are selling from here with bearish engulfers or double top entry pattern. That's a weird drawing, and I'm also sitting, it's not a very comfortable desk. So you know that what double top looks like. If the double top happens here with overbought like this, that will be the strongest signal we're gonna see. So keep looking for this pair, and I'll be anyway uploading some members only videos. If I see a good signals, any entries, I'll be sending you that as well, all of you. So NZD CAD just broken below 50 EMA, but we are not looking for any entries for this pair at the moment. Now, heads up here, that is not a valid pullback entry. Hassan, sometimes you get confused with these type of entries, but you know the rule that didn't follow that rule. So it is not a valid entry that happens below 50 EMA, so I'm not taking that. Instead, I'll be looking at my support zone right here, 2214.8, 221486 goes to 22247. That is my support zone from where I'll be entering my trade. 19th June. Okay, yeah, good one. So keep looking for these levels. AUD USD. Okay. So AUD USD, we are now broken below 4-hour time frame, which is good. We are getting a bullish cross. Just look for pullback and engulfing candle, and we are only selling AUD USD. That is all we are looking at. We didn't get any signals above 50 EMA, so that is a lesson to learn. When there is no signals, there is no entries. So only bearish trades for this pair, fair. That is all we are looking at. Okay, this one AUD JPY, we need to see a complete break above these highs first. Only then we are looking for buy trades. So I'll mark my zone like this. Now this zone must be broken if you want to take next buy trade. Otherwise, don't buy this pair. It will just move sideways and it might fall. So it must break above these highs. So next up we have AUD USD is done, and looks like we are getting some sort of symmetrical triangle pattern. Symmetrical triangle pattern as found here. So for the price to continue to push higher, I look for a breakout above with a solid candle. You see, previously we had this breakout and then the price pushed up. Stop loss wouldn't have been hit because in these type of entries my stop loss is way below. So let's say we entered here, stop loss can be somewhere below here, and then take profit. You can go 1 to 1 or you can manage to the zone above. Very big trade, but let's see. Do you trade spinning tops aggressive? I do not trade spinning tops at the moment. But I do look at these conferences. I only trade spinning top if that happens at the double top area. So if we have a first top and the second top is a spinning top, then I take it. But I don't enter just a spinning top alone. I don't do that. I've never tested that, but it works fine sometime. But if that happens with a double top with a second, okay, so you asked this question, which is good. Spin top bottom, okay. Only as a double bottom. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, only as a double top, double bottom, not alone. It works fine alone, but with the spinning top, you must see a next confirmation candle, must be an engulfing. Spinning tops tell you that what price action is going to do next, and the next candle confirms. If that's a bearish candle, means the indecision, there was an indecision, and the bearish candle confirms that there is no more indecisions, and the sellers is going to push the market lower, and opposite for bullish. Euro USD is pushing down, and I won't be using this support anymore, but we can see some sort of reaction, correction, bearish engulfer, and I'll be going short. Unless I see a double bottom, I will be not taking any trades aggressively for Euro USD. Strong bearish pressures. Big candle here. I don't like to see big candles like this happening at the support. So if we are looking at Euro USD, we are getting a news soon. What time is it now? So just in 4 minutes, we'll see some sort of reaction. Not a double top, but we are getting an aggressive entry, so that could be good for a quick scalp if that closed as an engulfing candle on 1 hour. But in how many minutes? 4 minutes, we'll see how this performs. Keep an eye on this one. So GBP JPY just ranging between these lines. So breakout solid will confirm the move. USD CAD is now nicely trending up, and we are just broken above the previous high, which is very good for the next trade opportunity. Keep an eye on this pair, and I'll be personally looking at my entries on this pair with engulfing candle. So the chart numbers will be releasing soon, and we'll see if that's bearish or bullish, and then we will decide. We never trade with the news because that's just temporary move, and then the price goes back in the normal direction. So only bullish trades for USD CAD. So that side is done. USD JPY is done. This is done. This is done. GBP CAD. So GBP CAD is nicely broken below the previous low. All we are looking at a pullback entry bearish. Now I'm not comfortable to take this trade, and it won't be a valid, I guess, once it closes. So I will be only interested to enter sell trades if there is some more pullback below 50 MA follows bearish engulfer, and then we are going short. Very simple. For GBP AUD, again, I want to see a break below these lows. Very important, it must break below and close below these lows. Only then I'll be looking for my bearish trades. For now, we are just waiting for this pair. Euro CHF, I'm not trading this pair at the moment because that is just a sideways movement, and we are not taking these kind of trades. For AUD CAD, I've just sent you the report. We are just looking at the level above. Once I'm broken above these highs right here, only then I'll be start to look for my pullback entry bullish. That is all I'll be looking at. But I'll be just looking at this zone. Otherwise, I'm not taking any trades for this pair. Euro AUD nicely broken below the previous low. We are only looking for a bearish pullback trade. So with this week, keep looking for this pair and these conditions, a bearish pullback entries. What's happening with the gold? Let's see. Gold is forming a double top soon. Keep an eye on gold as well. Yeah, very looks good, but on 4 hour looks better. So let the candle come down, hit my green zone, and then let it form a bullish candle. We can go for the quick scalp. Okay, number releases, not yet. Okay, silver sideways move. We are still bearish for silver, only looking for bearish trades for silver. Okay, palladium, we are just looking at the zone below. I've already taken one trade from here, but I'll be looking to enter one more trade if the price comes down and forms a bullish condition. Copper just hit 50% retracement, and it might start to push up from here at least to 786 retracement at level 1. Very aggressive entry, but it still shows a bullish pressure. But for me, that will be a very strong zone to enter if the price pushes down. Oh, it come bearish. Okay, let's see how your USD moved. Thanks, Roger, for letting me know. Yeah, so that turns out to be a bullish engulfer here. If that's bearish, yeah, little bit bearish. So I'm not sure how it's going to perform with 1 hour, but that is an example of aggressive entry. Zinc and sugar, yeah, let's see that. For sugar, we are just looking at the level above. In the meanwhile, since we are breaking above, not closed yet, the previous high, a solid bullish candle shows a bullish pressure. So we are looking for some more push up, pull back, and only buying sugar. We are not selling sugar at this point, and we are above 50 EM and nicely trading, and we are looking at the level above for sell confirmation. So for now, we are just looking for buying sugar. And you said zinc. So for zinc, let me see the other platform. So on this platform, zinc just hit the previous structure support, and we are now looking for a possible buy signal in golfers from the zone or double bottom from the zone. So the price is now inside the trend continuation support zone, exactly here. So we are now in the level major structure support resistance, I would say. Previously, as you can see, so many touches, and that is a very good level. But just look for double bottoms or engulfers. That is all we are looking at. So possible signal we are getting here. Uranium, we had a nice trade, but I'm still looking at 1.618 retracement for the price to hit. Okay, so let's look at more forex pairs if there is any opportunities. We have taken that optimized pair. Let's see that. For GBP CHF, I'm just looking for the zone below right here. If it's very close now, and I'm expecting a price to come down to the zone, and I'll be buying aggressively from the zone. Since this zone is a very good level and a weekly levels are the strongest level. If you look here, a very nice level. That was 22nd, 22, and this was December 23, and then we had another move on 2025 April, and then we are coming back to this level. So very good level. Keep an eye on this level. So NZD I don't think we're gonna see a good signal here because it invalidates one of the rule. So for this pair, I simply want to see a break above these highs, then a pullback, and then I'll be going long. So it must break above these highs for us to take an entry for buy entry for NZD candle. Be my ATR from the lowest wick. Thomas, which entry are you talking about? Are you talking about entries from the zone or entries from the pullback entries above 50 EMA? Then I'll tell you. Okay, GBP USD, perfect break. So we are only looking for bearish trades for GBP USD, pullback and engulfing candle. So pullback above 50 EMA. I use two targets, but you can just simply, if we are taking a pullback entries like this, use the swing low of the entry candle. An ATR above or below the swing low. Normally I do that, and there's different targets as well which I use, but in general it is a swing low below or above the engulfing or the entry candle. And if there is a double bottom, I use a swing low of the double bottom. Wherever the swing low you see in the double bottom, I use that. So in general, swing low below the engulfing pattern. I use smaller target as well, but that is different, and it is different for every single ATR. So it depends on the ATR as well, but generally it's swing low below the candle. So GBP USD is bearish, and we are only looking to sell this pair, not looking to buy it anymore. The next zone is quite lower, and that is not even a very strong level. No, strong level is right here, so I'm expecting a good push down. So that is good. We can look for a pullback entries bearish, and we also got a head and shoulder pattern. Remember in my live session, I remember now, we marked this zone right here. That completes the right shoulder, and entry number 1 here. Now we had an entry number 2. Let me give you the targets for that on a higher time frame. If you're someone who trades on a higher time frame, that is the breakout, and that support is your target. and that is 243 pips of take profit right here, 1.2 to 1. So an entry on a higher time frame, a perfect example of head and shoulder pattern we um, mentioned in the last live session. If you have attended, then we know that. So right here, that's a setup, a long trade set, I mean short trade setup for the long term. If you are looking at this one, okay, perfect. We'll see how that goes. But for on 4 hour, look for bearish pullback trades. Now I've taken this trade myself again, first one here, and this is my breakout trade. It's totally up to you if you want to take it. My entry is exactly here, and my stop loss is below the pattern, and I'm going till these highs, exactly here. So that is my own trade, and I've taken this breakout trade, and this breakout happened at the support. So that is why it looks good to me. So one setup for me is right here. That is done. Euro NZD, we are only looking for bearish pullback trades, only pullback below 50 EMA, only going short. That is all we are looking at. Or some more pullback will be better, pullback in golfer, and then we are going short. So some good setups I found, and I'll keep you guys informed with my members only videos as well. So that has been done. Indices, we have checked indices or not. Okay, I had one request from someone. Let me cover that as well. Okay, so for Theo, no, not for Theo, that's for Andreas. Where is he? Andreas. Okay. So, okay, so you want me to see NVIDIA SPY. Thank you. Okay, so let's look at NVIDIA. So for you, and this happened when? Okay. Polish, of course, Thomas. I'm going to get to that as well. Thanks for reminding me. So, so you have sent me a ticker as well. That's good, very good. And NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is in a very nice, strong uptrend. Some fundamentals as well, and it is now heading towards. Let's see. Why do I have the zone marked up there? That's a bit strange. When there is no price action. That is very strange. Okay, so let's remove all the drawings here. Now for this trending market, if I want to re-enter, the best entry is a good entry, and it must happen with patience. Now that is the zone that was recently broken, and if you want to re-enter and buy this stock, that is your zone according to my analysis. So I'm expecting a good pullback if that happens. I'm giving you a few conditions for intraday trade as well. If you want to do CFDs trading for NVIDIA, if you want to just buy it for short term, then you can do that as well. I'm going to get to that. But if you want to buy it for investments, that is 142 goes up to 152.12. That is a level from where I'm expecting a very good bounce, and our buyers will be sitting here waiting for the price to come, and they might be pushing the price down to this level so that they can buy it again. So that is a good level. Now the second type of entry is exactly here. For that, some buyers, they don't wait for the pullback to the support, they enter at 50% retracement, and then they go till 1.618 retracement, keeping a stop loss below that. So that is a two condition. Either you can enter at 50%, or you can wait till the price get to the support zone. So that is something for Nvidia. Keep an eye on these two levels. That's totally up to you where you want to take an entry for this index. Now you have said about SPETF, SPD. Come on. Okay, got it. That's the one. Trust. Yeah, that's the one you have written it down. Okay, so same as Nvidia, exactly same pattern I'm looking here. So Andreas, for you, we have exactly this previous liquidity zone right here. So two levels, 605.35 goes up to 613.27, from where we are looking to buy, if that is a very good level to buy. And we can also use Fibonacci. Lots of traders, they use Fibonacci's for their entries. Now you can change Fibonacci tools. Let's say we have a one more green candle. In that case, what we're going to do, we're going to remove and put the Fibonacci tool exactly from the top of that candle. So at this point, we are using this as a Fibonacci retracement. So that comes all the way to 625. That is a buy zone, or 382 will be better. 382 retracement will be much better, where you can get a better reward to risk ratio by keeping your stop loss here, take profit 1.618 retracement. So these are the two levels you need to keep an eye on. SPY ETF as well, and Amazon. So you're looking at Amazon as well, which I have in my list, I'm sure, here. So for Amazon, we are now, let's look at it. So there is no support, there is no resistance, only support we have got. So price is approaching almost to the top, the previous highs, to retest that. So that is your previous high. Expect a push up to this high, and from where we can see a possible push down, a good pullback. I'm expecting at least till 50 EMA. So for now, keep an eye on this PayPal and Alibaba. Yeah, sure. Keep an eye on this area from where we are looking to sell this Amazon short term only, short term sell till 50 EMA, and from 50 EMA you can see another bounce. So the further buy will only happen once we are completely close above this high. So from this high, expect a nice fall. And let me tell you something, the earning reports are there, and there is lots of manipulations happens. You know, the big guys, what they do, once they push the price higher to these levels, and at these levels, let's use Amazon as an example, they release the report in negative, the earnings in negative, so that they can sell as well, and they can also justify that the price is at this level of resistance. So that is what they can do. The big guys can release the negative reports at the major resistance or support. So keep looking for that as well, and we'll see. That is a good example to keep an eye. We can see that next week on Thursday 31st, and we can see that as well if the negative report, I guess my prediction will be negative report, and the price will be same time on the support resistance area as well. So keep looking for that, and this is something I'll be putting in the course as well, all the information, so don't worry about that. Alibaba is now pushed up. I bought here previously and I've sold somewhere here, so I like to trade this index. Now Alibaba just broken out of this pattern, and we are now pushing up. So I'm expecting a further push up and continuation out of Alibaba. Technically we are bullish, and there is no resistance. So we are let's say the free, not a free fall, but a slingshot. my entries in the course. So that could be a slingshot pullback and then a push up to this level. So we are only looking to buy, but expect some sort of pullbacks from this level. So this is precisely here. Very small liquidity, a gap ups. So till here, I'm bullish till 134.59 goes up to 137.41. US Cocoa and MSFT, yeah, sure. And we have PayPal. PayPal is also one of my best performing stock. Where is that? And it also previously had one entry from the support long time ago. Here, what a great entry I had. Now the price opened down in gap, and we are below 50 EMA. So overall, on a daily we are below 50 EMA. On 4 hour we are below 50 EMA. So technically we are bearish, and we can see a further push down. If the price come back down to this zone again, I'll be buying PayPal. For now, we are not looking to buy, and the rule is very simple: below 50 EMA, we are just looking to sell. Okay, Yui, good to see you, and I hope you have a good and great day ahead. And I'll see you in the next session. Thanks for joining, Yui. So now we are only bearish for Alibaba at this, PayPal at this point till the support zone. And what is the quick scalp for you? Damien, a 180R is a quick scalp for me. 180R for commodities is just a scalp for me. If I go 280R, that is better reward to risk ratio, so that is not a scalp. So normally I call an ATR a scalp for commodities. For gold, mainly for natural gas. For gold, an ATR is a big target, but nat gas sometimes it's a scalp for one ATR. Okay, so okay, someone asked me polish pairs as well, yeah, and first we can look at that. USD Poland is pushing up finally nicely from the support. I'm not sure. I think I've sent this support zone in the previous reports, and little fake out, and after the fake out, right here, Thomas was asking about the spinning tops. A good example of the trade: spinning top follows bullish confirmation. A bullish kicker, I would say as well. That is also called a bullish kicker candle, and that also nicely pushed up. So good example here, and double bottom, I would say as well, right below the support. Now the good thing is that the traders who are not very experienced, they were looking for the break, and they would start selling here. So that's a liquidity sweep, and they are the liquidity in this case, a grab of liquidity, and the smart people push the price higher. So that is why the confirmations are very important. The zone was broken. Instead of selling, that forms a double bottom right below the support. A little fake out, but that pushed up. Now we are below, now we are above 50 EMM. So very strongly bullish, and we can see a possible pullback and continuation towards the red zone, which is 3.799, goes up to 3.83. Very highly likely chance the price will come down to retest this high. Very high chance retest, and then it will shoot back up to the zone above. So that is for USD Poland. And what do we have? Where is that? Here. Okay, so finally broken out above these highs. So for now we are just bullish till these highs. So at this point, simply we are looking for a pullback. We are nice breakout candle, and engulfing candle will go long, and I'm expecting a price to push up. Now if the price pushes up here, this line, as you can see these numbers, then we can see a possible fall above 50 EMA. Then that will be a good pullback. Above 50 EMA that follows engulfer, then we are going long till here. So if the price, let's say, form a small pullback, I will not take this trade because the resistance is not too far. That is why I want to see a big pullback above 50 EMA than in golfer to go long. So that is what I'll be looking at, only buying both of them. And someone asked me a question about what was that? Uh, I missed your question. Okay, cocoa, yeah, US cocoa. So US cocoa is here. So US cocoa has formed a bullish head and shoulder pattern right here. So we had a hit of termination zone with this green candle till here. So that was my first entry, always the hit of termination zone, and I was expecting at least push up to the top of the termination zone. So we are still bullish for US cocoa, and we can still see a possible push up. Once we are broken above this termination zone 8,000 to 88 and close as well, then price will become completely bullish and we can see a complete confirmation. So for now, that is a bullish head and shoulder pattern completed with this green candle, and also if you look here, that is also an entry candle. So that is something I'm looking at, a possible bounce from here. Stop loss can be go down all the way below the termination zone if you want to have a safer stop loss. So that is something we can do as well. But for the tighter stop loss, that can be a bit risky. Um, but I'm expecting a push up out of US cocoa. So we have a bullish pattern formed here, and we'll see how it goes. My pleasure, Thomas. MST, MSFT. Okay. Microsoft Corporation. That is a strong uptrend. We'll see. My pleasure, James. We'll see. We'll see. My neighbor just messaged me that he picked up my package, which is great. Let me reply him back, guys. Bother you. Okay, perfect. I accidentally sent him a heart. Let me remove that. Okay. Okay, guys. So, what are we looking at? MST, MSFT. Okay. So, any resistance? Gold forming 382 candle. I'll check that for you as well. So that's a weekly support here, and we have a daily support as well. So it is a trending market here, and that is why we are only looking for trending trades from these highs. So that is the zone that was recently broken, and we must wait for the price. Now there are two type of traders. One wait for the price to come down to the previous highs for the price to retest and the price push back up, and there are other traders, they are aggressive, they don't wait for that, because sometimes they can miss the entries, and then they use Fibonacci retracement, either a 382 retracement. For example, you enter right here and go 1 point till 1.6 retracement. So the price is overbought, and that is why we can see a pullback, and we can go to 382 or 50% to go long again. So that's up to you if you want to wait till the zone or wait till 382 retracement. That will be aggressive. In both cases, I'm only looking for buying this stock. Hope that's clear for you, James. And what we have on gold, let's look at gold. Gold. Let me look at my trade as well. Oh, perfect. That's pushing up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is pushing up as well. And nice. So we are looking at gold. Let's look at gold quickly. So, Damien, there's no confirmation as of yet. Okay, yeah, no, I will not enter gold at this point. Pin bar, pin bar touched my, it touched my zone actually. 1 second. Yeah, it touched my zone. That doesn't look like a double bottom anyway to me. So first bottom, a pull back, and that is that is just it is a very small pullback. I want to see at least two candles pullback for the double bottom. So that's not a double bottom. Um, that's just another candle, I would say. So I will not enter with the spin bar. At least I want to see two candles pull back to my zone. So very critical area. Let's see. Bearish engulfer on Pepperstone. Let's see that. What are you? What do you mean by that? Yeah. Yeah, according to that, that is a valid pullback entry bearish. I'm not sure, Damon, how it goes with Pepperstone. Lots of wicks up and down. That's why I don't use the other data other than Ovanda. But that, according to your charts, that is a valid entry. That's not even an engulfing candle, Damon. If you look at that candle opens below, close below, that is not an engulfing entry. And that's not an engulfing candle. So invalid candle if you are looking at, if you zoom that candle, not valid candle on your, even on your platform. So yeah, not a valid entry. Even the pullback entry is not valid here. Yeah, so not a valid entry. Make sure you zoom the candles to see that if that's valid or not. See, the net gas is resisting 50 EMA. Look for the bearish entry for net gas, guys. Bearish pullback entry. We might be seeing it soon. Okay, so guys, any questions? Let me know. That's good, Damien. Any questions? Let me know. It's been like, yeah, good 1 hour live session. It's good. And from next month, it will be more, and we'll be doing more trading together. We'll be doing on a smaller time frame. So from August, end of August, we can do it more. Damien, it's a 180R is a quick scalp. Let me show you on gold. For example, I enter my trade here. For me, 180R is a quick scalp. It's mainly on net gas. I mainly go for net gas. For example, the entry happens here, 382 candle here, 180R. So normally the 382 entry, you know how we use stops and target is an 80R below the candle. Talking about the fib entry. But if I want to go for the small target, I will simply go 180R of my 382 Fibonacci entry. So if I go 180R for the 382 Fibonacci entry, that is a quick scalp for me, not a full targets. So if I'm using smaller target, then my actual strategy target, that is a scalp for me, and the smaller targets are the 180R. And I only do that for commodities, not for forex or indices. I do that. Oh, actually, someone else also. Okay, Shalini. That's good. I've checked that. Shalini, I'm going to do that for you very quickly as well. I've just seen your email, which is good. And if you're looking at US 30, and we have just made a new high right here, and that is a very risky area as well. For US 30, we can see a possible big fall to 50 EMA. That is a very likely chance. But if you want to take a small trade, you can always look for strong engulfer above 50 EMA and come out. That is what I call a quick scalp of 180R, and we can see a possible double top and a fall. A very strong level. In the long term, I'm expecting a good push down out of that. And if you're looking at FTSE, it is just pushing up with the pullbacks, and after price makes another high with a wick or a body, doesn't matter. I want to look for the pullback and I want to enter my trades again. So only buying if it's a nice uptrend, and if the price come down to retest this previous anchor, which is 9024, goes to 9048, in that case I'll be entering my buy trade with bullish engulfing pattern. And then you have S&P 500, again a trending market. Yep. So now I want to see a good breather, not a small one. I want to see a good pullback, at least to 50 EMA for me to enter again. So pullback above 50 EMA with engulfing candle is my buy signal to go long. So even if the price from engulfer above 20 EMA, I will not go long. So it must be after a strong, a solid pullback like this. After that, I want to see engulfing patterns. Only buying with entry conditions. And then we have CSE 40 for you. So perfect push up as mentioned last video. So we had a pullback, a double top happens here, and with this red candle it will confirm the further move down. So we are now in this area, very weird price action, but still a red candle will show us a bearish pressure and see a possible push down. I keep a stop loss here and I will go at least 1.4 to 1 if that close as a red solid red candle like this. Not an engulfing candle, but that can be risky. But if you want to go for a less risky entry, small green and a bigger red candle will be a less risky entry. And then finally I want to go through DAX. So similar price action here on DAX. I'm not doing anything till the price get to 24,588, goes to 24,640. So I'm not doing anything till the price get to this level and forms an evening star pattern like this or a bearish engulfing pattern like this. For now, that is just a range within this little box, and till we see a clear entry condition here, we are not doing anything. Or if you are broken below this box, then we are completely bearish. Broken below 23,940, in that case we are completely bearish for DAX. So either a double top to sell or break below to sell. That is all we are looking at. So yep, that is done. Nasdaq, yeah, Nasdaq, I still need to do Nasdaq. A very nice trending market here on Nasdaq, and again similar as S&P 100, Nasdaq form a bearish pullback entry right here that pushed up. Again I want to see some more and a solid pullback. Solid pullback I want to see to re-enter my Nasdaq trade. That is why I want to see a solid pullback. So next entry will happen after a solid pullback. Yeah, here I've done DAX. Damien, because for the forex there are so many wicks going up and down. I don't really do forex in the commodities. The price action goes smoothly sometime, and there are less wicks than we had in forex. So wicks can stop you out in the forex because there's more liquidity there. That is why I don't normally do that on forex. 180R is only one strategy I use, which is the slingshot entry. That is what I use for 180R. Okay, guys, so all done here, and I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the day, and let me know. Tesla, I've done that. Tesla is forming a triangle pattern here. That is what I'm looking at. A breakout above till the zone here, or a breakout below will confirm the solid move down. So let's see where it breaks. So breakout will confirm the move up at least to these levels. If there is no signals, we are not taking any trades for Tesla, but I'm using the symmetrical triangle to see where it breaks. Below will confirm the downside move, and above I'm looking at the zone right here to sell Tesla, but make sure we have a solid condition here. So below will confirm the downside move, and above will be, I will not buy, but I'll look to sell from the zone above, since that is a minor support as well. Perfect. Thanks, Roger, Fair, Damien, everyone who joined today. And next live session will be much more better with a better mic. And I'll see you guys next week. And thanks everyone who joined today. I hope you do it green, and I'll see you guys in the next live session. I'll see you guys maybe in the next members only video. Thanks everyone.